do I hunt? People ask me that all the time. It was interesting, this hunt, I think when I initially started hunting, I just wanted to kill something, quite frankly, when I was little. But as I've evolved and gotten older and more mature, it's not taking an animal that is so gratifying. I think that it's the challenge, it's the anticipation, it's being in nature, it's being close to the animals. I mean, we got to see things in the last 5 days that people will never experience, hunter or anti-hunter alike. Everyone would enjoy a bugling bull. Everyone would enjoy bulls fighting and chasing cows. It's an unbelievable experience, and unless you have something to push you to get out and see those things, you end up sitting at home and watching TV. And so hunting has turned into something for me that is a lifestyle, it's a passion. I enjoy the lifestyle and the experience more than I enjoy pulling the trigger, and I don't think that's ever going to change. It's September 18th. Marcus and I are driving out to an elk hunt that we've been looking forward to for a long time. We are headed to the west side of the state of Utah. You can see out here in kind of the flat desert. It's pretty nasty terrain, different than what we're used to hunting elk in. We've never been out to the property. It's hotter right now than we'd hope. It's 85 degrees, but they said the elk are starting to bugle, and we're excited as heck just to be out here and enjoying nature and looking forward to an awesome opportunity. So, all right, so we got to base camp. Eric had it all set up nice for us. I don't know what time it is, probably 6:30. We're gonna hike up on a hill and see what we can glass coming down into the fields, but it's awesome.
By the way, there's rounds to It's 1.7 by 8. I don't know. It's got a split G1. It's got an extra above G4. Look how long that beam is. Okay, so we can't decide what that bull scores. He's right here below us, about 250 yards, bugling and wallowing. We're just gonna leave him tonight. That's him right there, and that's him. We're gonna leave him alone tonight, and then come back in the morning after we've judged footage and see what we think, and maybe kill him in the morning. Bulls everywhere. We got one bull that looks really good. Probably a dozen different 6 points, I guess. All bugling down in this pond. It's awesome, screaming like crazy. It's on to the left. Oh, there's the good bull. The good bull's just coming up over the pond. That's a big bull. Holy jeez. No, the one that's drawn right down to the bank right now is a big bull. He's got to be down in those trees in that room. Trying to round up his cow. What do you think? We gotta go if we're gonna do it. So I was out here this morning. Had elk everywhere. We got bulls right here, 350 bull, 330 bull, bunch of cows, bunch of spikes. The bigger bulls went up over the top. We're gonna go back, have some breakfast, and then hang out for the rest of the day. Tonight, we're probably just gonna get up and watch again, and then tomorrow morning we've got a spot that we're gonna go sit on and try and catch them as they come back across, so a lot of options.
home.
So we're gonna go up tonight and see if we can glass them up just to see what's here. See if we can find a bigger bull than that big 5x6 this morning. So if not, we'll go back tomorrow and kill that bull. And if there is, we might kill him tonight. So here we go. We've got another 340 bull probably. Long ways out, white horns, you can tell he's desert bull, really pretty bull. We're going up on the hill we were yesterday. You can sit on the cliffs a little further down where the elk all left, and only saw him for a few seconds, but he looks like a giant, and he's right where we want him to be right now. He's trying to herd up his cows, so haven't got a real good look at him yet, but he looked long, and at least a 7x7 we think, stacked up tight, so we'll see what he looks like here as soon as he comes out. Good first, seconds, huge thirds, huge fourths, good mains, good fifths. And they got the spotting scope out. Miracle, glassed up a bull bedded under a boulder somehow, miles away. We don't know if it's him or not, but we think it's gonna be right in the area that we thought he would be in, so we're gonna come up over the ridge and huh? That him? That him?
Yeah, keep shooting. So, I just missed the bull of a lifetime, probably. Well, my lifetime so far. Easy 360, maybe 370. I don't know. Big, big bull. I could not figure out what happened, how I missed. He was at 400 yards. My shots, I mean, he was moving, but they felt good. Well, I just sat down. Here's my night 4 scope, completely stripped. So who knows what flipping distance I was shooting that bull at. We shot at 900. The last shots that we shot were at 900 yesterday, and I adjusted it to my 400. And it didn't adjust. It's Tuesday evening. It's the 3rd day of the hunt. Today was an absolute flipping roller coaster. Right at first light, we could see that they were going to move a different direction entirely, so we busted up, tried to get in front of them. There was a new bull we found, a huge 6x6, one of the better bulls I've ever seen in my life in person. They were clear out across the canyon. He moved down where we couldn't see, and on the way I stopped just to glass and glassed. We're 2.5 miles away, and ended up finding a bedded bull. We thought it was him. Took a 3.5-hour stalk through the miserable heat, got 100 yards to him. Well, in the meantime, passed a 7x7 at 188 yards. So we started moving through the trees, ended up bumping about
25 cows and spikes and small bulls, and a big bull came up and we thought that was the bull. So I laid down and started shooting, and I couldn't hit him at 400 yards, missed him 5 times. He was moving, wouldn't stop, couldn't figure it out. Started screwing with my gun and realized my turret was off, so I think it was only set for 200. The dial wasn't turning and clicking when I adjusted, so I think I was shooting right under him, which I think was a blessing because we started looking at the footage and it's not the bull we thought it was. So hopefully shooting today didn't completely screw up those that weren't in the group. So now we're sitting on a ridge right before dark, just glass. We got bulls bugling, but we're hoping that big group will come back one more time and see if we can cut them off in the morning.
We're up on top again, glassing this morning. Found the great big 6 that we tried to put a sneak on yesterday, kind of working up to the right, so we're just gonna watch him, and as soon as we can see where he's gonna go, we're gonna make him move and start going, so hopefully we get lucky.
This morning we hiked out on the ridge that we've been on, went further down, and got into all the elk, all the bulls. Actually, that's not true. We didn't see the big 5x6 that I really like and wanted to hunt. We made a move on them as they were moving up a drainage. Got to 400 yards as the bulls were passing through, and I was prone, ready to go, ready to shoot. Had each bull come through my crosshairs, but it just wasn't the right bull. We don't know where the big 6-point went. He was there and disappeared. So ended up hiking back, helped Eric get packed up. We've made a makeshift tent. We're gonna be sleeping in the bed of the truck, I think, tonight. It's a 100% chance of rain tonight and tomorrow, so I don't know what the elk are gonna do or how this is gonna go, but it's the last day that we've got. I won't be coming back more than likely, so we're gonna give it a go and see what happens. It's only 4 o'clock right now, so we've got a long time.
Tomorrow.
Are you gonna freeze tomorrow?
Probably. I have one rain jacket, no pants.
Do we have a garbage bag? Do you have no garbage bags?
Nope.
Oh, crap.
I'll go grab the bread for the sandwiches.
I don't want to go get the bread for the sandwiches. Well, we've been sitting in the truck now for a few hours. It went from 85 degrees to it's now 55 degrees. Tomorrow, the high is supposed to be 46, and it's 100% chance of rain. So we're gonna freeze tonight and tomorrow. It's our last chance, so I guess when it's all said and done, at least we can hop back in the truck and turn the heater on. But it will be hell tonight and tomorrow. Better be worth it. It's the last day of the hunt, and we just slept in the back of the truck in the pouring rain and wind all night. It actually wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, but it's 5:15. We got about an hour hike. We're gonna get over in front of these elk. Hopefully they came down to the fields last night, and last chance, last morning. So need a miracle, but I think it's gonna happen. So here we go. This morning we got up at 5, started hiking, and it was raining so hard and there was so much fog that we couldn't see where we were going. We actually got lost hiking into our spot, and I ended up getting there, sat down, it was raining, it was cold. By the time we got to our spot, we were both so wet that we couldn't hardly think straight. Spotting scopes and binoculars were all in horrible shape. You couldn't see through them, but the elk were there, they were bugling heavy. We had a couple bulls come right next to us, and we could see a big group of, 50, 60, 70 coming up and draw towards us. They ended up going over a hill. Long story short, we snuck over the ridge. Well, I did. Marcus was so cold and wet that he decided he would rather just sit and try and stay warm. I snuck over the ridge and glassed over all the elk. I ended up having about 100 to 125, 130, I would guess, in a group of dead, burnt cedars. We had them within 100 yards in a couple of different places. But just as I was getting ready to call it quits because the bull I didn't, wanted to shoot wasn't there, looked up the draw, and a really big, pretty 6-point came. Didn't have to look at him for very long to realize I was going to shoot and kill him. I put my 200 pin on his back and let it go, and Ended up hitting him 3 times. I wish we could have had the kill shots on video, but it was raining so hard we couldn't even see through the scopes, let alone record something. And he ended up going down there. And honestly, the more we've looked at him, the bigger he's got. He's a beautiful bull, really pretty, long tine, got everything. Couldn't have asked for a better ending to a better hunt. We were frozen to death by the time we were done, but wouldn't change anything about it. We started from day one seeing good bulls, passed on lots of bulls, saw tons of bulls and lots of elk. They were vocal every day. Marcus and I got to really enjoy the full experience and to look over lots of elk. It was awesome to be able to shoot them on the last day and the adventure and the way that it happened, and have it with my brother. So awesome trip. We won't forget this one for a long time.